Hello, I have here something a little bit different. This is a 1/60th scale, but it's close to, I don't know, halfway between a 1/44th scale size and a 1/100th scale size. It's from Full Metal Panic. A lot of people don't know Full Metal Panic. When you start to say Full Metal, they finish your sentence with Alchemist? No, Panic. This set came out from Bandai in 2019, this particular version of it. The fancy version with the big backpack, the XL-2 booster unit. This was a quick build for me. Did it during one single stream on Twitch. So, obviously it's not all that complex. It's not all that big. I enjoyed it though. Overall, I just experiencing it. It's a fairly modern kit. Not the most modern of kits, but it has a ton of articulation. Lots of range of motion. When the backpack is not attached, the shoulders can actually completely separate out, and then they've also got the inner joints that can move forward, and then you got ball joints in there as well, double joints for the elbows and knees, and then an extra joint as well for the foot down here. You can see that going in and out. And all I did was give this a real easy, simple, quick pre-build panel wash right on the runners, as I usually try to do. So anything that you see here, it's not perfect, but I got the lines in there, which I personally felt was really important to do. Just even for a minimal build, for me to be happy with how it turned out. And then I gave it a top coat and also did just a tiny bit of watercolor pencil work on it, just to give it the slightest little bit of wear, like you see on the knee there. It was an absolute rush job, so I didn't do a whole lot. Did a tiny bit around the sheath there. Sorry, the background's a little confusing. And just dry brushed onto the pump handle here for the shotgun. Dry brushed onto the top of it as well, using the same paint that was left over from painting the thruster here. Just custom mixed up a combination of bronze and old gold and gunmetal, and then just used marker to get in there. It's my first time trying to get kind of an illuminated jet exhaust look to it. And the top coat for this is just Krylon, basic Krylon matte clear. It comes with an SMG as well. It's got kind of a gladius. It's actually more like a buoy. It's got a clip point on it, but only just barely. The joints in this aren't quite as stiff as they ought to be, so a little bit of stiffening would definitely go a long way with this. Using my favorite way to stiffen up joints is not with super glue like most people use. I actually like to use the clear nail polish method, because I found that just a generic brand off Amazon works exceptionally well and dries very quickly and gives great stiction, that static friction. Sorry about that. The stand is actually included here. Oh yeah, you do get a little bit of ability to rotate because of the adapter that's on there. The stand is included. It's like a portion of an Action Base 4 kit in black. It just has one single hex, base. Otherwise, it's fairly complete. So you can pose it all kinds of different ways, and it can be attached with an included adapter from the back. I painted it black. It's normally gray there, or it can also be attached just from a port underneath, between the legs. You can just pull it out. Little cover, little vanity cover there. You pull out, gives you a hole. You can just stick a regular adapter straight into there. So they give you those options. And overall, I'm happy with this thing. I'm happy with how it turned out. I've had this in my queue, my to build queue, for entirely too long, unfortunately. But now it's finally done for now. Maybe I'll do a little bit more work on it in the future at some point. Make it look a little bit more worn. Give it a little bit more contrast. Just a slight bit of use a real thin white or gray, lighter gray, mottle it onto the top a little bit. Get some definition and some highs, some medium highlights in there, just a little bit. But overall, it's a cool thing, and yeah, I'm happy to have had it. Happy to try it out. It's 1/60th scale technically, so it should fit into my collection, because I try to stay away from 1/44th scales. But again, it's close to the size of a usual HG Gundam, maybe closer to a Kyokai Senki 1/72nd scale HG, something like that. But that's it for now. Thank you very much for watching, and I will talk to you again soon. I'll keep building these things, at least on Mondays on Twitch, if not Sundays as well, when I don't have a lot of new Lego stuff to build too. Take care.